Frankfort Wildcats Coaches Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technologies, M&R Auto Parts, First National Bank in Frankfort, Inline Construction, and Wanklin Oil.
Have you ever thought about the impact your broadband provider has on our children's educational experience? In today's world, our schools and students rely on broadband internet more than ever for teaching, for interacting, to bring outside expertise into our small schools, and to open up our students' worlds. At Blue Valley Technologies, we believe our students deserve all of the resources in the world, one of the many reasons why we stand behind building robust fiber networks. We wish all of the students, families, and educators we serve a successful school year. We are proud to keep you connected.
To keep your vehicle running good and looking good, all you need is M&R Auto Parts in Frankfort. Motor oil, air filters, spark plugs, batteries, brakes, and more. M&R also has what you need for the outside of the vehicle. Wheel cleaners, glass cleaners, washes, and waxes. That's M&R Auto Parts, your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer in Frankfort.
Friendly, personalized service to meet your banking needs. That's the standard at First National Bank, Frankfort.
My community bank has responded to the changes needed to keep my money safe and secure. They've switched to cards with the latest technology, which is safer and more secure than before. My community bank provides safety and security while staying on top of the latest banking trends.
Let First National Bank's brand of banking be responsive to your needs. First National Bank, Frankfort, proud to be your community bank. Member FDIC.
Joined now on the Frankfort Wildcats Coaches Corner program by head football coach Nick Anderson. Coach continued off a undefeated season here, now 3-0 after that 76-0 win versus Solomon. Kind of handled that game early on. You guys were up 40-0 at the end of the first quarter, but what are you taking away from that contest Friday night?
You know, we kind of talked ahead of time about what good teams are supposed to do in those types of situations, and I thought, especially with the weather delay that we had, that our kids kept the right mindset and, you know, kind of took care of business and did what we needed to do in the fashion that we needed to do it, and got home as healthy as we could be. So that was the most important thing.
And one more thing on the Solomon game before we move on to that one, but I want to talk about the defense. Looking at the stat sheet again, you guys started off with a safety and then held them to negative 17 yards total in the game. So just here, especially in that one, what stood out about the defense for you?
I thought we did a good job flying to the ball. I think we played with more of a sense of urgency on the defensive side, and we were really good on third and fourth down. I don't think they even had a first down. And then, you know, we were benefited with some miscues on their part that, like I said, gave us some short fields and kind of helped out there. But that was kind of our goal. We wanted to shut out. We thought we maybe should have had a couple more on the year, and so that was a goal of our defense, is to not allow any points, and I was happy they were able to do that.
And as you guys get ready for this Hanover team coming up on Friday, you guys are getting district play going on, familiar foes the last couple years. What do the Wildcats have this year that you're going to need to be prepared for?
Well, I think they're a much more well-rounded team than a year ago. I think they're deeper. I think they got more guys that can contribute. And offensively, I think they're more diversified in how they want to attack you. And they use a lot of motion, a lot of eye candy, and get a lot of guys involved. So definitely present some challenges there for sure. And then defensively, you know, they're always fast, they're always physical, and the Juniorman kid might be one of the top 5 players in the league, and so he's a game changer and something that we'll have to prepare for.
And you talked about Juniorman there in that one. Also returning for the Wildcats as their quarterback, Ryken Stahlbalmer, who's had a pretty decent first part of the year for himself. How do you plan to contain his dual threat ability?
You know, try to make him one-dimensional. Try to, when he gets it going on the ground is when he becomes difficult. Limit the ground game, try to do the best we can against their option and their jet sweeps and that kind of stuff. But just kind of forcing their hand a little bit and would be beneficial to us.
Your team faced off against Hanover twice last year, Nick, coming away with 2 wins, once in the regular season and once in the postseason. Does that add some confidence in your team heading into Friday's matchup?
I mean, I think there's no reason for us not to be confident going into this game. You know, I think we've won 3 out of the last 4 and probably should have won 4 out of the last 4. And so I think our kids are confident, but they like we talked, they understand that nothing that's happened in the past means anything moving forward, and last year's outcomes have no bearing on what's going to happen Friday night. And if anything, it's just going to put a bigger target on our backs. So we're going to have to be ready to go and be ready for a hostile environment.
Well, it's going to be a great game, according to a lot of coaches' polls, a state-ranked matchup, too, as well. Of course, we will have the Game of the Week broadcast on KNDY FM 95.5. Again, talking with Nick Anderson, head coach of the Frankfort Wildcats. As always, I appreciate it, Nick, and look forward to seeing your team Friday night.
All right, thank you.
Turnkey custom home builds with Inline Construction make the home building process as easy as you approving final decisions. From start to finish, let Inline tackle site preparation, foundation, framing, and finish inside and out. Lots are available at Hartley Ridge in North Marysville, or they can build on your site. Call today and get started with Inline Construction.
Wanklin Oil is proud to serve the community with propane, gas, and diesel fuel right to your home or farm. Family owned and operated, they'll deliver your fuel with an old-fashioned personal touch. Their dependable quality service at the lowest price available makes them a leader in the field. In addition to propane and diesel, they also offer tank repair, sales, and service. For your fuel and heating needs, Wanklin Oil is just a call away. 800-794-2019. They have the energy since 1926.
Frankfort Wildcats Coach's Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technologies, M&R Auto Parts, First National Bank in Frankfort, Inline Construction, and Wanklin Oil.